Good morning. It is Friday, November 18th, 2022. Back here for Daily Shakeup number 627. And today I want to talk about responsibility. More specifically, the idea of taking responsibility, taking personal responsibility, taking personal ownership of outcomes and impacts. And too often, it's funny, I was searching for some images for today, and one of them, and several in fact, said something about learning to take responsibility. And I think that's where we're misguided, because we don't learn to take responsibility. We choose to take responsibility. There's nothing to learn. There might be some tools in some different ways to communicate our taking of responsibility, but the reality is you either choose to take responsibility or you choose not to. You choose not to. And this is such a challenge in our culture. I'm regularly seeing a lack of responsibility. People tell me about people not taking responsibility. They talk about their frustration with people not taking responsibility. It is almost, I would argue, an epidemic of a lack of responsibility. You want to call it to making excuses? Sure. You want to talk about it blaming others? Sure. You want to talk about victimhood? Absolutely. But let's go back to the affirmative side of this. Taking responsibility, personal responsibility. It is not something we learn. It is something we choose to do. However, if you want to show the way to greater personal responsibility, there is a way to model it, not for learning, but to invite people into choosing it. And that is by choosing it yourself, letting other people see you take responsibility, even in the most difficult situations. And if it's in the workplace, and if it is an example of your leadership, this is an act of vulnerability. Taking personal responsibility is vulnerability in action that shows the way for others and invites others to also choose to take personal responsibility. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. By all means, stay connected.